Hello? There we go. Alright, we're just going to check. Go to videos. We're streaming right now. We're going to see how the audio is. Alright, we're just going to check. Go to videos. We're streaming right now. We're going to see how the audio is. It's actually not that bad. Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to Broadbean Raceway as we take the green. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to Broadbean Raceway as Ricky Rudd will lead the field to green. We inverted the top 17 from Brands Hatch for this very short track in Japan. And Ricky Rudd leads them into turn one with Bill Elliott, Kyle Petty, Bobby Labonte, Jeff Gordon, Bill Elliott, and Derek Hope. That's your top 8. See, already side by side for that second spot, Bobby Labonte on the outside of Jeremy Mayfield. Big right-hander in the middle of the backstretch. That's going to give these drivers a lot of issues throughout the day. Look at that lead Ricky Rudd's already built up. Only one lap, he got a really good start as we look through the rest of the field. Jeff Gordon maybe peeking underneath Kyle Petty there into turn one. He thought better of it. Oh, no, he's still down there. Oh, a little bit of contact between the 24 and 42. 42 in the wall. There we see Bill Elliott, dominant car last week, or at least for the first half of last week. Derek Hope right there as well in the mix. Donnie Allison, Mark Martin, Tony Stewart, Johnny Benson Jr. We see Yarborough and Bush side by side there. And Kerry Earnhardt getting underneath Cale Yarborough now. That 24, Rainbow 24, I should say, is already gained. Wow, look at that. Oh, he's in the wall. Big hit. But he's already gained 5 seconds since the start. Now it's only 4. Should I say 5 spots before the start? Man, hitting that wall really didn't do any favors for him. Now Earnhardt side by side with Yarborough. He's got the shallower line into those final couple corners. Look at that, 24 really rim riding through the final couple corners. Through turns 4 and 5, we'll call them. Man, look at that, 24. He's on a mission. After not winning last week at Brands Hatch. Takes a much bigger arc into that. Oh, wow, he gets into Kerry Earnhardt a little bit. He doesn't rocket up to the top like we saw. Oh, instead he tries to go underneath the double yellow line. That's not out of bounds here, but that's definitely a risky move, that's for sure. So we're already working lap 5 here. Let's get back to the front. Here we see Langley, Ralph Earnhardt, and Ricky Craven. Those are the 3 cars in relegation spots right now. But we go back to the front. Ricky Rudd getting caught by Jeremy Mayfield. Though Jeremy Mayfield, Ricky Rudd, and Bobby Labonte pretty much cleared themselves of this pack for now. That we see led by Jeff Gordon. Remember, Gordon and Kyle Petty got together, so I'm not too sure that that's over with yet. Oh, Derek Hope almost got into Kyle Petty there. This is a place where contact is not exactly encouraged, but it's pretty much just the name of the game here. You know you're going to get hit. Hope makes a very nice move to the inside of Kyle Petty. Kyle Petty drops down to 6th place now. And look at that, 24 Rainbow already up to 7th on the 7th lap of this race. He started dead-ass last. He's got a real good piece today. He's going to look to the outside of Kyle Petty here. And will he get it? Yes, he will. He clears Kyle Petty. Maybe looking to the inside of Derek Hope going through the chicane. Isn't able to make anything happen there. Look at that, 24 looking to the outside of Cope now. Is he going to give him a push, maybe? he enters a heck of a lot. He puts a lot more of an arc in, I should say, than those other drivers. He gets to the inside of Cope, looking to the outside of Gordon. Those Hendrick teammates side by side definitely don't want to go side by. Oh my goodness, contact! Don't want to go side by side into that chicane. That is just asking for trouble. Robbie Loomis on that pit box telling him, hey buddy, don't need to wreck your teammate on the 8th lap of this race. But here we are, back with the leader again, Ricky Rudd. Look at that gap that they put on pretty much the entire pack. Mayfield was in danger of being relegated last week, but I'm sure he's really happy with how the first 9 laps of this race is taken off. There's Bobby Labonte, Brady Fletch up to 4th after starting dead ass last. There's Gordon, Cope, Petty, Waltrip, or no, that's not Waltrip, that's Donnie Allison, excuse me. Tony Stewart, Mark Martin, Bill Elliott, Kyle Busch, Johnny Benson Jr. back in the field this week, Kerry Earnhardt, Cale Yarbrough, Dale Earnhardt, there's Darrell Waltrip, Langley, Ralph Earnhardt, and Ricky Craven. Those are your bottom 3 relegation spots. Oh, we see Fletch trying to get by Labonte there. He gets to the left side of Labonte. Brady Fletch into a podium spot in 3rd. These laps here, they just click away. Rudd's been able to keep a really nice gap between he and Mayfield. I'm sure he'll just want to maintain that. Now that 24 stalking that 19, trying to get up to that 2nd spot. He does. He clears him. Oh, but he goes way wide. That 19 might be able to dive under. No, he won't. Fletch will get a really good run off of 4 and 5. Oh, they make contact, though. We're almost a quarter way into this race, and Brady Fletch is driven from dead-ass last. Looking for first. He gets it. In 13 laps. 13 and a half, I should say. Brady Fletch has gone from last to first. But Ricky Rudd doing some really nice defensive driving. Oh, man! 24 plows into the side of the 10. And that allows Jeremy Mayfield to get right on the back bumper of that 10 car. These guys almost up. Oh, man! 19 puts the 10 in the wall. Sure, the Rooster really won't appreciate that. And now we still see Derek Cope trying to get by Jeff Gordon. Jeff Gordon kind of cut his nose off there. I don't know if Cope really made a dive for it or not. Bill Engel, Ricky Rudd's crew chief, telling him, hey, oh, wow! 10 and 24 collide again off the exit of 1. Ricky Rudd's crew chief, Bill Engel, telling him, hey, just take things easy right now. There's still almost 45 laps in this race. Oh, we see Donnie Allison and Tony Stewart now mixing it up. Donnie Allison gets by. Kyle Petty looking to also take advantage of that slip up. But Stewart will have a really nice run off of that corner. The problem is in that corner, if you get under somebody, sure you have the shortest way around the track, but they have that banking to rely on. They can maybe go 2-3 grooves up and get a rocket shot off at turn 4 and 5. Looking through the rest of the top 10, now 11th through 20th. Kyle Petty, Kerry Earnhardt, and Johnny Benson having a really spirited battle right there. Kerry goes to the inside of Kyle Busch. Now Yarborough looking to the inside of Kyle Busch. Not what Busch was looking for out of that sequence of corners. See Earnhardt and Waltrip, two career-long friends and rivals. Call them frenemies, if you will. Waltrip can't get a good look on him there. Once again, Ralph Earnhardt, Paul Langley, Ricky Craven, they're all looking to gain positions because they're all in relegation territory almost a third of the way through this race. Here's your leader, Brady Fletch. He hasn't been able to break away as we thought he might have. Jeremy Mayfield sticking on that rear bumper like cat on Velcro, as Ken Squire might say. Saw Brady Fletch get a really good slingshot pass on the last lap of the Daytona Road Course, but we haven't really seen him dominate races like I shouldn't say he's dominated this race, but he went from last to first, so can't really call it anything other than that, especially in the first third of this race. As we travel outside the back two, or the top two rather, Ricky Rudd has fallen off a little bit since he got overtaken for the lead maybe 5 or 6 laps ago. They've put on a pretty good gap on him. Derek Hope gets by Bobby Labonte now. Derek Hope, you see, with the fastest lap of this race with a 31.781, coming off of turn 4 and 5. 21 laps complete for him. Now I'm curious when these leaders will start to catch lap traffic, because we're almost already halfway, or we're only a third of the way through this race, excuse me. And man, I'm telling you, they're gonna catch it. Back half of the top 10, pretty much the entire pack behind Jeff Gordon right now. If he makes one slip up, he could slip out of top 10 qualifying positions for next week, the inversion. Next week we're going to be traveling to High Speed Ring, another track where none of these drivers have any experience, but wow, they're side by side, Bill Elliott and Tony Stewart. That was brave. Nice to see Kyle Petty back in the field with a competitive car after really missing it at the Daytona Road Course. Something went wrong with that car, and let me tell you, they didn't figure it out. You see Mayfield has gotten by Fletch. Maybe Fletch is trying to save something. And at the end of this lap, we will give you 10 uninterrupted laps just to hear these cars sing. We will be back on lap 35 with more commentary, but now we're going to see Jeremy Mayfield lead the field, 25 laps complete, here at Broadbean Raceway. We saw Fletch go into the pits. Now he's in last. And let me tell you, he had to take on a full fuel load. These guys, they're not going to have to spend nearly the amount of time Fletch did in the pits. That's really not going to play into his hand. As we have drivers coming into the pits now. Kyle Petty, Bill Elliott, Mark Martin, Donnie Allison, Yarbrough, Stewart, Benson, Kerry Earnhardt, Dale Earnhardt, Kyle Busch, Paul Langley, Ricky Craven, Darrell Waltrip, Ralph Earnhardt all go in. And now Brady Fletch up to 6th, just like that. Now the leader's Ricky Rudd. Jeff Gordon also in the pits. Now Brady Fletch coming by the pits this time will pick up those 2 spots. It's a little complicated in the middle of a pit cycle here. There we go. There he picks up those 2 spots. These guys are only going to have to fill their fuel tank to about 70% or so. Fletch coming out of the pits, he's going to have a lot of lap traffic to deal with, I would imagine. Or not even lap traffic. Yeah, it is lap traffic. Goes around Yarbrough, goes around Busch. Derek Cope now in. Wonder when Ricky Rudd's going to come in. Saw Rudd be blisteringly quick at the start of this race, and Bobby Labonte, he did hang up with those top cars for a little bit, but he fell into the clutches of the pack before pit stops. I'm surprised we haven't seen Rudd nor Labonte go into the pits. So we see Fletch still working around those lapped cars. He's lapping up to Bill Elliott in 9th place right now. See him get by Bill there. And now Ricky Rudd in the pits. Bobby Labonte stays out, gets a lap led. Fairly smart for the points. But Brady Fletch is only a straightaway behind Bobby Labonte. And they're both on the same lap. I don't know if this is going to work out for Bobby as well as he thinks. Whoa! Wow, look at that dive by Donnie Allison. Holy cow! I thought Donnie Allison was just about to take out Brady Fletch right there. Bobby Labonte now in the pits. Ricky Rudd goes all the way back. It's going to be interesting to see where he comes out. Ricky Rudd, oh wow, he actually comes out in the 4th spot. He only needed probably half a tank of fuel, so he played that strategy perfectly. It's going to be fun to see where Labonte comes out. Now look at that gap between 1st and 2nd. The entire field of cars between Brady Fletch and Jeremy Mayfield. He's got to be feeling really safe right now. Either Fletch is going to have to draw back a ton of spots, or Mayfield's going to have to drive through an entire pack of cars to get to him. Ricky Rudd there in 3rd, Derek Cope in 4th. Cope has a big gap in front of him to Ricky Rudd. Now Bobby Labonte comes out 5th. That pit strategy worked out perfectly. Shouldn't have listened to me because I thought he was going to be in trouble, but no, he came out in 5th and he's going to have fresher tires than everybody else. I feel like this is going to work out really well for Bobby Labonte. Now Donnie Allison that we saw racing with Brady Fletch really hard a couple laps ago. Ralph Earnhardt now with the fastest lap at 29.599, but Ralph Earnhardt, I should say, hasn't had any track position this race. He won last week, but that really didn't set him up for anything good this week because he started pretty much at the back of the pack. Whoa! Wow! Through that dogleg, I always get nervous that there's going to be contact, and that 20 goes to the left side of Mark Martin. He gets by him. That's for 8th spot. Whoa! Benson with a dive bomb onto Mark Martin. Mark Martin into the wall now. Benson through to 9th. What a move by Johnny. These cars are starting to catch Brady Fletch now. Fletch on them older tires. Fletch goes way high in the corner, rides that high groove. These guys all looking to unlap themselves. Gonna catch up with Tony Stewart now. Go on board with him. He gets by that 24. Oh, but he really slows down for some reason. That 10 car gets by him. Here comes Mark Martin looking to the right side of Stewart. Whoa! Look at that move by Martin. Whoa! Martin into the side of Fletch. Now Martin gets into that 8th spot. This is fantastic racing. These guys are, whoa, the leader into the wall. These guys are racing the leader who's trying to lap them just like they're racing them for position. This is terrific. Oh, Fletch not happy with Stewart. Oh, look at Kyle Petty to the right side of Stewart. Fletch is not happy with Tony Stewart. He's interfering with his race way too much. Oh, into the side of him again. Bill Elliott gives Fletch a little bump down the front. Look at this. This is terrific. No love lost for Fletch. Oh, man. Now Fletch gets into Yarborough. Telling these guys, what are you doing? Why are you racing me like this? See, Ralph Earnhardt climbs up to 14th from starting on the final row. He's not in relegation anymore. Fletch gets by Bill Elliott. As things calm down, we will show you the relegation station, or the relegation positions rather. We have Kyle Busch, Darrell Waltrip, and Dale Earnhardt. Earnhardt way off of these guys. Oh, there's a spin! A spin! That's Bill Elliott! Bill Elliott and the 24 got together, I believe. I believe that'll put Bill Elliott in relegation. Elliott now in last. That might have been Ricky Craven's saving grace. Absolutely no way. Here's Fletch. Working lap 49. Gets by Kyle Busch. Jeremy Mayfield just entering turn 1. Ricky Rudd right behind him. Derek Hope in 4th, Donnie Allison in 5th. Goes Labonte, Jeff Gordon, Mark Martin, Johnny Benson, Kyle Petty. Kyle Petty will start on pole if he finishes here in 11 more laps. He'll start on pole at High Speed Ring. Stewart now outside of the top 10. Cale Yarborough right behind him. Ralph Earnhardt, Kyle Busch, Paul Langley, Ricky Craven, Kerry Earnhardt outside of relegation, but his father Darrell Waltrip, and Bill Elliott. I'm pretty sure Bill Elliott's getting relegated after that incident. I don't think there's any way you can come back and try to pass Kerry Earnhardt for 17th, especially now that his tires are cooked. That was a bad deal for everybody. But as we see, Brady Fletch really ahead of Jeremy Mayfield now. He's got 4 or 5 cars in between them. That's exactly what he's looking for. He really rides that high groove, diamonds that corner perfectly. Donnie Allison trying to get around the outside of Derek Hope for that 4th spot. Wasn't able to make anything happen. Oh, that wasn't Donnie Allison. I believe that's Darrell Waltrip. Donnie Allison right there. As I've said in previous videos, I can promise you, those cars were painted up beautifully when I ran these races. Game just having a little bit of a moment. Oh, here comes Bobby Labonte getting looked to the inside by Bill Elliott. These lap cars, they have not been giving way to the lead lap cars whatsoever. Elliott trying to pass Waltrip as well, as is Labonte. There's Jeff Gordon, Mark Martin. Nice battle going on there, the two 1998 Winston Cup rivals. Then Johnny Benson, Kyle Busch, Tony Stewart, Cale Yarborough, Ralph Earnhardt up to 13th. Great run for that 3 car. We didn't know if he'd have the speed to try and get into the field next week, but he's more than shown that he's capable of that. Ricky Craven, Paul Langley, Kerry Earnhardt. Oh, we see Ricky Rudd has gotten by Jeremy Mayfield for position. Must have happened some time ago as he cleared him quite quickly. And we only have 4.5 laps to go. That 24 Rainbow's pretty much been lights out. Comes only 4 laps to go here at the Grand Prix of Broadbean. 2nd place, Ricky Rudd trying to stalk him down. He's got a lap car ahead of him. That's Ralph Earnhardt. We just discussed Ralph Earnhardt had a fast car all day. Donnie Allison now gets by Jeremy Mayfield. Mayfield slipping in the final laps. Where's Derek Cope? Will he have a shot? I don't believe so. Cope is about 3 or 4 cars back and about 20 to 25 car lengths back. Jeremy Mayfield. There's our leader once again. Labonte to the inside of Earnhardt. Earnhardt into the wall again. A terrible race for that 3 crew. Jeff Gordon, Mark Martin, Benson Jr., Petty, Stewart, Yarborough, Ralph, Craven, Paul Langley, Kerry Earnhardt, Dale Earnhardt. There's Darrell Waltrip, Kyle Busch, and Bill Elliott. Those 3 are the relegation spots right now. Only a lap and a half to go for this man. Brady Fletch gets by Ralph Earnhardt, trying to get by Ralph Earnhardt, can't get it done this time. That allows Ricky Rudd to really close in. He makes little contact with Ralph. Ricky Rudd into the pits. We saw Rudd run long. Well, he wasn't able to make another lap. Ricky Rudd might get relegated here. We see the leader on the white flag. Donnie Allison now takes the white flag, as does Jeremy Mayfield. Cannot believe Ricky Rudd wasn't able to make it one final lap. Here comes Brady Fletch through turn 3 and into 4 and 5. Coming out of turn 4 and 5, Brady Fletch wins the Broadbean Grand Prix. Donnie Allison, Jeremy Mayfield, Derek Cope, Jeff Gordon, Johnny Benson, Mark Martin, Tony Stewart, Cale Yarborough, Ricky Rudd. Ricky Rudd still got 10th. He's going to start first next week. Now Kyle Petty, Ralph Earnhardt, Bobby Labonte, Ricky Craven, Paul Langley, Kerry Earnhardt, Kyle Busch, Dale Earnhardt, Darrell Waltrip, and Bill Elliott. Those are the 3 that are going to get relegated next week and will not make it to high-speed ring. What an amazing performance by Brady Fletch. Those lap cars really made things interesting at the end. My name has been Braden Fletcher. I thank you for watching LizBiz TV, and we'll see you next week when we go to high-speed ring. Tune in.